I figured I'd come on here and kill two birds with one stone because I've got to drive to my sister's house. It's like a 40-minute freaking drive. And I figured I'd just come on here and hang out with you guys while I'm driving. You know, told you I was going to go. Oh, no. Oh, these people are trying to go to Starbucks. I'm just trying to get up out of here, and I'm not going to stand behind these people. Um, Starbucks be going crazy on any given day. Well, this one, and then they're just like blocking this thing. But that what I don't think people realize is that is a Starbucks in the Crow Ghetto that usually doesn't have a wait. There's a Starbucks in the Target that doesn't have a wait probably, and but then there's a standalone. Good morning, Larry. Hey, how are you? I am in the car. I'm driving to my sister's house. Hey, Buddha. Buddha. Hey, hey. How are you? I'm driving to my sister's house. I'm gonna be safe, y'all. So I may not be able to see the comments right then and there. Hey, Yasmin. Have you seen Tea Time 744? No, I have not. I have not seen Tea Time. Hey guys. So, like I was saying, I'm driving. I'm gonna be safe, guys. Okay, I am. I'm gonna be safe, Buddha. Thank you. I hope you have a great, amazing day as well. Thank you for stopping in or hanging out, whichever one you're doing. Yes! Hi. Happy Sunday, folks. I'm gonna turn this heat down before I mess around and burn up in here. Gotta turn that on because it's cold outside. You feel me? Um, was about to say, period, friend, period. It's Michael's in the building. Hey, friend. I just figured I'd come on here and hang out with y'all because I got to drive and it's gonna be like a 40-minute freaking drive. She lives so dang on far. And I'm going over here to watch the Browns game. So I figured I'd hang out with you guys. Just two birds with one stone. You feel me? I didn't post a video today. Not that I don't got videos to post. Not so good. You made a video on it. Okay, I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna check it out. Boot up. Hey, friend. um, but yeah, ooh, one of those things. But yeah, not that I don't have a video to post. It's just I didn't edit it last night. I got home kind of late. And Mom went out. Okay. Um, Cash App was hacked and she got my. Oh no! Yikes! Man, I wonder how people cash app like how they be hacking cash app though. Like that'd be interesting to me. Well, I mean obviously any how they hack anything or whatever. Look, listen, folks. Okay, she won't respond to my messages for nothing, and I've been crying because I don't work. Oh man, Boot, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to hear that. My oldest son is doing great. Well, good now. He was sick on Friday. He is my oldest son is with his living with his father now. Like he wanted to go to school over there. Well, actually, he kind of stayed over there for the whole summer, and then what was I gonna say? When school time came around, he decided that that's where he wanted to go to school from his father's house or what have you. Like that's fine. And so he basically lives with his father now. Which is so interesting because obviously it's been me and young Gab, you know what I'm saying, for years, so it's so interesting to it's a different dynamic for me, to not have him at home all the time. But listen, okay, I know that there are things that, his father can teach him that I can't, and so it was time. I think it was time for him to, be able to get that one-on-one time with his father. I feel like I laid the groundwork, made it great, gave him a good foundation, you know what I'm saying, on values, morals, and all that good stuff. And, now he's, over there living life, and doing well in school. He made on a roll the first part of the school year or whatever. So, yeah. So, yeah, but he's doing good. He was sick on no, Thursday. I think he was like throwing up. Maybe he had like a quick like 24-hour bug or something. I don't know. But yeah, he's great. He's doing well. You probably won't. You will not see him in a Thanksgiving video because him and his father had plans, so I won't see my little baby on Thanksgiving, which is so crazy. I mean, it's just really interesting. But yeah, so yeah, but young Gab out here living his best life, man. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? And then young Bub is with his father as well. Young Bub will be back on Thanksgiving. So you know, your girl out here. I'm just out here, and I'm off work this week. This is kind of great. Be out here hanging out, guys. No, listen. Well, hold on. Let me you feel me? Yeah, girl. I was sending money to my cousin, and it asked me to verify info, and it sent in. When I looked, it sent to her, him, and all in one transaction. That was here. Oh, dang, that's crazy. That is so crazy. I'm glad he's doing great. Yes, he's doing great. And I'm sorry that happened, Buddha. Man, this thing is so crazy. It is so crazy. You gotta be careful with this online stuff. Oh, so that's what I was about to say before I started talking about young Gab. Listen, my mom also, no, listen again. Um, sorry, I think 1 o'clock. I think 1 o'clock. Okay. Hey Lois, hey Lois. Y'all don't be like me, okay, y'all. Just bad. Just spending Thanksgiving alone. My mom is working, and dad and brother dead. Oh, I'm sorry. Who's the name? Yeah. What was I about to say? But hopefully, you know, you and your mom will get some time or whatever at some point during the day or and stuff like that. Like, I'm sorry to hear about your brother and your dad. Um, oh, but that's what I was gonna say. My mom got hacked recently, her bank account because she clicked on some link. I think it was her voicemail, either her voicemail or maybe she got a text. This thing keep falling. Got a voicemail or a text message and then clicked on the link. Like this stuff will stop falling. After all I've done for her, that's not right. She is an answer. Yeah, that's trash though, for real. Like that's absolute trash. Like, ma'am, give me my money, please. You know it's me. Yes, yep, it's my cell phone. I got a little holder thing on my windshield. But yeah, so she clicked on some link in her voicemail or a text message, and it was about to say, I don't know. I think she might have like put her information in or something, and they like spent money in her on her card or whatever. But listen, folks, don't click on. And then she, in the midst of her telling me about her getting hacked, she sent me the dang on link that she clicked on, and I said, "You could have sent me the suspicious link, ma'am. No, I don't want it because I'm not clicking on it. Like, don't even put it on my phone. Hey, Paul, I'm new on here. Hi, mate. How are you? Uh, how's it going? Thanks for joining. Hope you guys are having a fantabulous day so far. But yeah, my mom sent me this official link. I'm like, ma'am, I don't want the link. I'm not trying to get scammed. She is an RNBSN. Yeah, my mom gets those links, and I told her don't click it, and I can't believe um, that happened to me. Yeah, it's so crazy. So my mom, I think she worked with her bank and she ended up getting the money back. Thank you so much. I've just subbed to your channel. I will make sure to get you back sir. Thank you so much for joining the channel and the family. We appreciate you. Um, yeah, but yeah, I think she worked with her bank and got it back or whatever. But you know, it was crazy. But yeah, I am so skeptical. Like, listen, I think also like my employer does a good job at like they basically test us like every quarter, like send us random emails to try and catch us up or like make us aware of suspicious phishing scams and stuff. So listen, I don't click on nothing. Let me tell y'all really. I think I did tell this in a video before, but let me tell y'all again. Somebody definitely tried to scam me, like and they tried to do it with my homeowner's insurance company. And it's so crazy because the letter that they sent me, it did kind of look legit though. I ain't gonna lie. It was from it had my homeowner's insurance logo on there, had like different numbers and stuff. And what really threw me off was that invoice that I needed to pay, and I'm like, well, I haven't ordered service or anything. I don't know that I've done that since I've gotten my homeowner's insurance, honestly. So I knew I didn't have any open service requests or whatever, and like I had paid my premium in full because they offered me a discount. Like they said, if you paid it in full right that day that they called me, then I would get it for a discount. Which I'm glad. Actually, it's pretty interesting. I even trusted that because that could have been a scammer too. But it was my homeowner's insurance, so that's cool. But yeah, these scammers like sent me a letter, said I had this invoice I need to pay. Gave you a number that you could call to pay it, or you could send a check in or whatever. And I'm just like, I know I don't owe nothing, so let me call them. And well, first I might have went on the portal. Either way, I know I called, and then I also went on the portal, and they were like, yeah, you don't have anything due at the time, so you could just disregard whatever letter that is. And I'm like, that is so crazy. And whoever the scammers were sent me more than multiple letters too. Like I tried to look up like the numbers on the letter and see if like I saw those on the website or something. And I think that was a suggestion from Mr. C to do that. But I didn't see those same numbers or whatever. I don't even know if I called. I don't know if I looked at the address or whatever, but nothing was matching up. So I'm like, that's crazy. And yeah, but come to find out it was a scam, and that is so crazy. And so then the scammers ended up calling me and was saying like you had this, they were saying that I had this balance that I could take that I need to take care of, and I'm like, I don't have anything due, goodbye or whatever, or I confirmed that I didn't have anything due, and they never called me back again. But I should have like messed with them and been like, yeah, just like I don't know, because people be, once they know people are scammers, sometimes they do fool with them and stuff like that, and I should have, but I don't know, I just told them I had nothing due and just hung up or whatever. So yeah, pretty crazy. I gotta wait. It's pending and just take some time to handle this. Yeah. But hopefully you'll get your money back expeditiously, and that's trash that your folks ain't answering okay, and know that they shouldn't have that money. So yeah. Um, but yeah, man, I am so skeptical. I don't even click on nothing. Like, I am not, like, listen, if somebody say that you gotta, pay money in gift cards, don't click on those suspicious links that people send you in your text messages, because your banks don't, and even now, like, banks, or at least my bank, they even be having banners and stuff, like, on like when you log on the portal to say, hey, we will never ask you for, to verify your information, or we'll never do this and that, based on, popular scams that are going on right now. I mean, that's just interesting. But I mean, it must be like I think I forget who I was talking to about this, but I mean, it must be a lucrative business for people to continue to keep doing it. Like that, probably their full time job, which is really interesting to think about. But yeah, so what was I gonna say? Yeah, so I don't click on email. You get all them scammer emails in your inbox. Like I get text messages, and then it's so funny because I think was it Chase? I think maybe it was my bank, one of my banks or whatever. They would try to send me text messages saying like, your credentials, or you've been locked out of your account. Click this link to log in or something like that. But they tried to make it like as if it really came from my financial institution, but it really didn't. Like, I mean, it was kind of close, but I was just like, I mean, it ain't. I know what it normally looks like, so I didn't click on it or whatever. But they tried it. They definitely tried it. But yeah, sometimes they even like try to like hit me up in my or text me or whatever, like these scammers, and they call me by the wrong name. Like I remember, I don't know if it was somebody thinking that I had Huntington or something, and then they kept calling me Paula, and I'm like, well, nice try, but my name ain't Paula, and I don't even have Huntington, so y'all can try it again. Like, I want to say maybe one time I responded, it's just like, I mean, if you gon' try to scam me, at least get my name right. Like, goodness gracious. If you look at it, send email is wrong towards the end. Yeah, most of the time, yeah, like your emails, but don't get scammed and gypped by a fellow YouTuber I thought was my friend. Yeah, that's crazy. Um, was about to say, yeah, you gotta be careful out here, 'cause yeah, there's people, scammers, everywhere. That's for sure. Was about to say, yeah, I think I might have responded to the person, and I was just like, yeah, this, like if you gonna, yeah, try to scam me, at least get my name right. But yeah, emails. A lot of times, like if you hover over whatever link they trying to get you to click on, like it probably doesn't have anything to do with the company that they saying that they uh are representing. Like for my job or whatever, like they always have like a warning, or like it says external if it comes from outside a company. And like, so not that I get any phishing emails, but the ones that they try to test us on will, say external, but then it'll say HR department or something like that. It's just like, we know that ain't HR, because HR would be, and it would come in from internally. You know what I'm saying? Got to be careful, okay? Yasmin, you hear me? And then like if you look at the sender, sometimes that wouldn't say like the end of what my like at myemployer.com or whatever. It don't say that. Like it's just it's real crazy out here. Let me tell you about another time we were when I was in Costa Rica. They had, so the organizer had set up everything. We had a transportation company, and she said specifically to look for these folks with maroon shirts on, and they would have a sign that said the retreat that we were on. And so, of course, there were scammers there, and they were trying to get our group to go with them. These people had orange shirts on. Now, I will say that clearly, okay, some folks did not read the emails or read the communication or information that was sent out before we got there, because if they had, they would not have gone with these folks with the orange shirts. But regardless, the orange shirt dudes, the wrong people, had taken a photo of the sign that the right people had or whatever, and was just like, and then showed it to us or whatever, like, or showed it to folks trying to say that they were the right company that we should get in the car with or whatever. Now, I don't even know if they would have tried to kidnap us, or if they was just really just trying to get our business, like get the money, for the transportation or whatever. And then it was so funny. The poor dude that was actually a part of the maroon shirt guy, he was so pissed at us because he was just getting so frustrated because people were confused naturally, like got this company trying to pull us one way, and then he's trying to tell us that he, whatever, and everybody's just skeptical at this point. Like nobody wants to get in the car or the van with the maroon shirt dude or whatever. But I was like, look, this got to be the guy, because he has the sign and he has the color shirt that she told us to look for or whatever. So the confusion also happened because the organizer, she got there a couple days before the majority of the folks got there. So she wasn't there to kind of towards the effort, and the travel agent who booked the trip, she ended up not being able to even come on the trip with us. So that was another thing. But I made sure we had this group chat going, and I just made sure to put everybody, what was I say, am I going? Oh, I was off on the wrong part of the freeway, y'all. I would have been so mad. Um, yeah, I would have been so mad. I don't even know what my train of thought was, where I was going with that, because I definitely almost just got on the wrong part of the freeway, and that just would took me out of my way, and I would have been upset. Okay. Anywho. So yeah, the moral of the story is, okay, folks, be careful. Okay, guard your stuff. Oh, another thing my mom was saying when she was, working with her bank to get her money back, that like people, when sites like websites have security breaches and stuff, and they get your information, was about to say. Now I don't know I don't know. Anyway, they are getting, your credit card information from, if you stored it on a website or something like that, like you paid for something. I typically don't like to store my credit card information on certain sites. Okay, what's going on here? Do I need to stop? or are they just behind the wide load, like a heavy, super heavy load? Okay, they got an escort for the truck or something. Or is he pulling the truck over? Yeah, pulling the truck over. What I don't know. Anywho, but yeah, so be careful about storing your credit card information on certain on websites and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, because these sites, can get hacked and they can get your credit card information. There are only certain ones that I won't even. Let's not even give a hacker the the information. Let me just go ahead and stop there. Just be careful is all I'm gonna say. Um, yeah. And also, like, I feel like too now, your passwords, like, try to make them long or whatever. I feel like somebody was saying like that now 25 character length passwords are like not as easy to hack as other ones. But I mean, who wants to make 25 length password that they gonna remember character length password? But there are different like apps that you there are different apps that you can use to store your passwords. Well, I'm not an IT person, but I did just get this from some IT person came and talked to my team, so you know what I'm saying. I'm just sharing information that he told us, okay? So yeah, 25 character length passwords are good, okay? You want to have it as unique as possible. Sometimes, like, even, like people close to you or something like that could probably easily guess your password, especially if it's something like, definitely relatable to yourself. So I don't know, try to make it not something like something random. Like even the security questions, like I don't know, make it something random. Like don't like says like your dog's name. Don't actually put your dog's name. Put something else. You know what I'm saying? So like they can't, because then people might be trying to like what if somebody tries to talk to you and try to get your security questions out, out of you or whatever? Like, I mean, now, granted, you definitely want to make sure it's something that you can remember, obviously, but don't make it obvious. And that's that's my IT, security tip of the week, y'all. Just want y'all to be safe with y'all info, okay? Yeah. Now look, I had was about to say I got off this dang on exit, and I still got like another 15 minutes before I get to her house. Like she lives off this exit in this town, but it's like she just so far out of the way. It's crazy. You feel me? I know I'm hungry though, and I know I'm gonna get there right on time. They always say talking about me, talking about how late I be, but I'm gonna get there right at 1 o'clock. I think 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. I stay in Ohio. I am in Ohio, Columbus, Ohio, to be exact. I am originally from Cleveland, Ohio. Cleveland, stand up. I'm moving to North Carolina next June or so. Oh, nice. Where are you at now? I forget where you're at. Buddha. Oh, cool. Never been there. Mr. What makes you move to North Carolina? Or what's prompting you to move? Not that you need to have a reason. You could just like it, but I just wonder. Move to Ventura, Florida by Christmas. Okay. I thought about moving to one of them Carolinas. Here it's nice. What was I about to say? But yeah, I am born and raised in Ohio. Have not lived outside of Ohio. I did move to Columbus when I went to Ohio State, and I just never left. Asheville, because due to all the tragedies and water rising, I don't want to be underwater. I know that's right. Hey, cause don't they say that Florida gonna be underwater, like eventually? But my dad and mom always plan to move there. Gotcha. I feel like they, I mean, obviously it's not gonna be anytime soon, but like after a while, like it seems like Florida's just like gonna sink. I feel like I heard that, read that, saw that somewhere. I don't know. And yeah, living in Florida that makes me nervous, like for real, because uh, all of the like you said, hurricane and stuff like that. Like just nerve wracking. Um, seems so unsafe. Oh yeah. What'd you say? So I want to go to the mountains. Yes, it's going to be underwater. Didn't you see the condo in Sunny House that's 20 minutes from me? No, I didn't. Um, what was I gonna say? But yeah, Ohio's cold and it's cold. Excuse me. Yeah, I am almost at my day. So I'm gonna holler at y'all. I just want to pop on here real quick and say hey, say what's up. You feel me? I'm gonna call Mr. C back and yeah, I hope y'all have a good rest of y'all day. Y'all stay easy. If y'all somewhere cold, stay warm. Okay. If it's wet, stay dry. You feel me? If it's hot, stay cool. And all the things, okay? And I love y'all, okay? And I'm gonna see y'all later, okay? I'm gonna post the video tomorrow for sure. Cause hey, I'm off this week, so you know. But I love y'all. Have a good day, and I'll holler at y'all. Okay. Bye.